Welcome everyone to the second of hopefully many, although rather scarce, funny and fail videos. Today I'll be showing you how to go in a blaze of glory, and at least as importantly, how not to. Now let's take a slightly more in-depth look at what you just saw. This clip here was from my grind of the Tier 7 French artillery, and this thing is quite maneuverable, and yes, I would definitely recommend it. So, it was nearing the end of a battle. Our team was probably going to win, but I decided it was time for a YOLO moment. Hey, look what I found. 2 targets, but I've got a gun with a long reload. So what do? Shotgun the first artillery, cross your fingers that it hits, and ram the heavy tank to death. Oh well, whatever works. Our team wins. The next clip was from a kinda sorta not really similar situation for the enemy team, where they were about to lose, and this M103 up here on the hill, high up there, M103, got pretty desperate. He wanted to get his gun down low enough to shoot me, but he just couldn't quite peek over the cliff enough. I tried to do the same to get my gun up to him by putting the front end of my tank up on the cliff, but that didn't work. And where is he going? He's not going to. He wouldn't. Enemy base is captured. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out for you, buddy. That was definitely worth a laugh for me. Now that the M103's got all that ramming out of its system, hopefully, it's our turn. We're in a T62A, and that's an E100 down there. We have 707 health points, he has 200 and something. And I'm going to go ahead and say that that was worth it. I don't care if it wasn't the smartest thing to do. It was one of those very much worth it moments. But not to fear poor M103, for you are not the only one to have been wronged by World of Tanks physics. For example, right here. You're going to take a slight stroll down a cliff into an innocent rock that turns out to not be so innocent after all. Oops. Ah yes, there's our next victim, an innocent little ELC AMX. We might not be able to shoot it because it's so small, but not to worry, this MT25, it certainly weighs a lot more than that ELC. And now it's time to prove it to the ELC, because for some reason he doesn't believe me. And don't worry, this whole video is not going to be about ramming, but it certainly is satisfying when something like this works out quite well. This cost me a lot of health points as I stay tracked here for a while and take a few hits, but it was, in the long run, I feel worth it, because ramming is just a whole lot of fun. Now to get the last of the ramming out of our system, Denominators here is going to show us how to ram a target that's showing you his side on the edge of a cliff. Show us how it's done. Whoops. Did I mention you had to hit the tank and not the ground? Oh well, good enough. Now it's time for some more artillery, but don't worry, artillery certainly does not always mean boring. Sometimes, yes, but especially when you're in TD mode like this, and you hit stuff, it's extremely satisfying when you hit stuff. Now, you missed your shot. Artillery knows that other artillery pieces typically have a long reload, so they're going to come for you when you miss. However, they're only going to have one shot to get back at you until you're reloaded. So, here we go. My artillery is shorter than yours. Haha. And, yep, I'm almost reloaded. Now, do I want to shoot him point blank and hurt myself, or do I want to wait for a better chance? Heck with it. We'll blow my own tracks off and take a quarter of my health. It doesn't matter. But wait, there's more. What if I told you that an artillery piece could outmaneuver a medium tank? Well, let's go take a very familiar looking shot into the exact same place we did before, because apparently this IS-6 can't take care of a T-34-3. Oh well. Well, we missed that shot, no surprise there. And now it's time for him to come for us, just like this artillery did. Let's see if we can make him face the same fate. Uh-oh, here he comes. Get behind the wreckage. We are a short little artillery piece. That's something that's really nice about these French ones. I tell you, the Tier 6 and above, so far, amazing. Everything below that, in the French line, crappy. Alright, get behind this wreckage. Don't let him hit you. Uh-oh. And we outmaneuvered him. Oh, don't go too far ahead. Alright, he didn't fire. That's good. Turn, 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 and crap, we missed. Oh well, good try. That's how you outmaneuver a medium tank in artillery, at least. I had 2 of the 3 key points down, but not the 3rd that counts. Oh well. Here's the scenario for this battle. It's the beginning of the game. No enemy tanks have been spotted yet. However, we're a minute in, and you know, sometimes tank destroyers like to sit on this ridge here. Yep, I was right. Good guess. 1 shot, 1 kill. Not bad. Now it's time for the last artillery replay of this video. Here we are, aiming at a tortoise. We're all lined up, sitting in the cap circle. I'm trying to get a shot. for some reason my line keeps turning red. But I don't notice that. I don't care. We'll fire that shot anyway, and... Wait. I killed an ally. Oh. Bruiser. No! Why? Oops. Again. He'll never let me forget that. Don't worry. Admittedly, this isn't that uncommon of an occurrence. However, right now, me and an enemy E25 spot each other, and I quickly realize he has a faster rate of fire, and he had more health points to start out. Oh well, I'll keep firing. I'll get this last shot in first, and we killed each other. Oh well. I think that's happened to me 3 times in the 10,000 battles I have in World of Tanks, but oh well. Now it's time to showcase some real teamwork. It's come down to just this IS-7 and a 212A artillery on the enemy team, and me and Drepik here are going to show you how to use teamwork to take out the IS-7. Yep, let's take a closer look at that. At this point, Drepik's already started to circle kill the IS-7, which is the most effective way of taking out a heavy tank and a medium tank. However, I happen to get in the way of his circling, and so he hits the rear of my tank, pushes me into the rear of the IS-7, and, well, that's all she wrote. Now that I just showed you one way to use teamwork to take out an enemy tank, let's go take another look at how to use teamwork to help your team. Alright, so me and Bruiser decided to speed across the bridge. I got a little too close to him, wasn't comfortable with that, decided to jump off because that's what I do. Bruiser started laughing so hard that he crashed his tank into the side of the bridge over there and got himself stuck. The enemy Foch comes around the corner to try to kill him. He shoots him, only manages to take his track off, and well, Bruiser somehow lives for the moment. In the meantime, Bruiser thought I died by falling off of the bridge. So I'm just going to continue on around. Excuse me. Thank you. Speed around and see if I can help him out. Of course, by this point, he's pretty much toast. Maybe, though, I can get behind that Foch and do some serious damage to him. However, I'm learning that there's some tanks, such as the E4 over there on the ridge. However, that's not going to stop me from doing some damage. And, oh, the E5 hit me, took off my track. Fix that. Get back going. And here we go. I think from now on I'm going to have a longer replay at the end of these types of videos, just because I can. That's some great teamwork by me and Bruiser, would you not say? Would you not agree? Somehow we're going to make it back across this bridge without dying. Not unscathed, but without dying. Looking back at him, and oh, hi everybody on the hill shooting at me. But we made it back, and in the description of this video, guys, this is the last replay, I'm going to put a link in the description of how you can submit your replays. I'm going to have all the details down there, so I have got a few from you guys already, too. Oh, I finally died. I made it across alive somehow, but I finally died. And then you can send me your replays. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a subscriber special one of these, or if I want to have them mixed in with mine a little bit more. But yeah, send them to me, and we'll see what happens. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope to get your replays. Anything like this, just make sure you tell me what it is to look for. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.